guys, it's Tuna here. Gonna finally get to this last battle report from Colonial Carnage back in August, I think. Obviously, like I said in the last video, I've been very, very busy. Work, life, kids, wife, all that good stuff. This is gonna be my bat rep for Highborn Elves. It's the rematch, essentially, from Buckeye Battle with Mark. I'm hoping that I can remember exactly what happened. I think this game was the last game, since it's the last game on a Sunday, and me and my buddies were driving home. Right after that, I think we were all just exhausted and just ready to get the game over with. So I think there were some mistakes, at least on my part, with the game, but you'll see that. Anyways, enjoy. After the bloody battle with the Empire army, the brothers and their warriors were exhausted. Their numbers dwindled. They sacrificed the captives and set up camp a short distance from the field. As they licked their wounds, some of their scouts returned with dire news. An elven host was fast approaching the camp. From the scouts' description, it seemed the elves from the battle at the Forest of Blood had finally tracked them down. Vengeance on their mind, no doubt. The battle will be hard fought, the warriors still weary from their previous fight. But the dark gods were always watching, so the brothers prepared themselves for battle.
So, deployment looks like this.
You can't march in front.
And then we got his deployment, the Lion Chariot, Phoenix Guard, the Swordmasters, Queen's Guard, Scouts, Reavers, Chariot character, right? The Citizen Spears, another Lion Chariot, and more archers, and then an Eagle. And it's a rematch from Buckeye. So I dropped everything, so I go first. Alright. Those dogs got that token. Everybody moved up, like so, and magic, I couldn't get anything off. So turn 2, or turn bottom of 1. Charged in the dogs, lost one to Dangerous Strain. He killed one and then overran, barely missed there. They shot, did nothing. They charged here, and I thought they were going to make it through, but they didn't, so now they're chapping up my freaking crushers. He wiped out the dogs there, and then he moved over here. Magic got... That's from the shooting, wasn't it? Yeah, from the Queen's Guard. So you got one wound from the Queen's Guard, and Magic didn't really do anything other than buff them up. So, top 2. This, everybody moved up. My chariot charged his. These guys rallied. These guys moved back. Magic did nothing again, and I won combat, but he stuck. So I all turned.
Let me ask you that.
It looks like this. He grabbed the token there, moved everybody over there, charged into the barbarians. They're dead. Failed the charge. I think just stopped recording. Anyways, movement looks like that. Killed the Hell Riders. I won combat by 1 because of the horse, and killed him rather. Lots of shooting there, and magic. I dispelled everything. So I burned my scroll. So top of 3. There he fled. Movement looks like that. Chariot ran into them. Magic crap out of them. Charged in here. 1 combat, and he stuck. And it's now bottom of 3. Rallied, moved there. They won combat by 3. I broke and did not catch me. Those guys have a 3-up and +1 strength. 3-up ward save, that is. And everybody else kind of moved back and just shot the living crap out of me. And they moved over there. And he failed and ran off the board. So top of 4. This, and I fireballed the shit out of them. And he missed it by 1 on the dispel. It looks like this, and just whittling them down. Off to turn 5.
Jeren and Tunark's warriors were battle-weary, and it showed. The elves arrived and immediately released volley after volley of magical flaming arrows. The warriors slowly trudged across the expanse of the new battlefield. The lithe elves skirted around, playing a deadly game of tired cat and fresh mouse. The elves peppered the warriors until they felt they were properly weakened, and then, and only then, did they charge wholesale into the beleaguered warriors. Although tired, Tunark's warriors still a force to be reckoned with. Tunark himself calling out the elf lord on his chariot. The fight between the two battle-hardened warriors went on for what seemed like an eternity. Neither warrior able to land the killing blow. Finally, after both sides had suffered mass casualties, did the two warriors get separated as their men called for a retreat. Neither side able to finish the other off. The elves, satisfied with the bloodshed they had inflicted on the enemy, sneered and laughed as they sped away under the cover of bowfire. The warriors, too bloody and exhausted to make chase, shouted curses and flashed vulgar signs of their gods as the elves made their retreat. Their brothers, their raiding complete, decided it best to make their way to the coast and sail home, lest they be set upon by another of their many enemies. Alright, so, as you saw, my camera, or my phone rather, died that time, right at turn 5. Unfortunately, I didn't have, I think my little charge pack that I usually have with me was dead as well, so I was unable to finish recording. And as I said, it's been months and I don't exactly remember what happened, but from what I remember, the big warrior block with great wrath with great weapons got charged by his general on the chariot, his big unit of elves from in the front, and then I think they were like Lothar Sea Guard or something like that, or just regular archers, one of the two from the flank. So basically, I was just insanely over, insanely surrounded. My chosen unit was, I think below 25%, maybe. So he got the points for them. The one remaining swordmaster saved his points and ran away like a little bastard. And I think I did something similar to his Queen's Guard, maybe. I think I got a fireball off on them or not. I could be remembering incorrectly, but then I think with the charge, I want to say, I can't remember if I challenged with my champion and he accepted with his general and then just hit him into oblivion, and then the next round my BSB gotten challenged with his general. I think that's what happened. I'm not 100%, but I want to say that it was like a pillow fight essentially back and forth between my warriors and his elves, and I think I stuck. I don't remember 100% because he only got 863 points from me, and that unit alone was expensive as hell. So I think we ended the game and that combat was still going on, and he didn't get any points. Neither of us got any points for it. But yeah, it was the last game of the day, and I played way too defensively with that list, and he just peppered the shit out of me. And I think the big issue was me being afraid of that stupid elf chariot and the charge from it. And I should have just said F it and, YOLO, fucking right into his chariot or his elves right next to him and then taking the charge from the chariot afterwards, one of the two. But I didn't because, like I said, I was tired and I was just like, well, I'm going to stay back here and just get peppered like an idiot. Yeah. But anyways, a fun game. Mark is always a good opponent. Enjoy playing against him. I have a tournament coming up on February 25th, and I'm bringing warriors again, and I'm pretty sure my list is solid as to what I'm going to be taking. I'm jumping back and forth between doing a Dragon Lord list and a Manticore Lord list. Because obviously the Manticore Lord list gives me a little bit more, more bodies. Plus, and it gives my Manticore Lord a 4-up ward save. Because I'd run him with the Burning Blade, the Third Eye for the 4-up, and the Lucky Shield. So you'd have a 3-up, 4-up. My current list that I'm going to be practicing on, I got a practice game with my buddy on Wednesday, and then I might get a game in on Universal Battle tonight or tomorrow, depending on how time goes. But the list I am going to try, or want to try, and I already have all the models painted for it, so I don't need to worry about rushing to do all that crap, is I have a Lust Lord on a Dragon with Burning Blade, Lucky Shield, and Potion of Strength. My only other character I don't have a BSB, which is going to be kind of scary, but I have a Wrath Priest. He's got Hero Sword, Dueler Shield, and Crown of Scorn, and Waste Hardened Skin. And I really think that's like my favorite loadout with him, because the Dueler Shield, it gives him the ability to have, if he gets shoved into a challenge, whoever's going after him is going to lose an attack. And he's got 5 strength, 4 attacks, which is nothing to sneeze at, and a 1-up armor save. Then I have 2 Lust Fallen units, 5 Lust Warriors, and I have, to finish out my core, I have 15 Wrath Warriors with Halberds and the Gleaming Icon to hopefully not lose the fucking unit from shooting. Then I have a unit of Chosen of Wrath, 14 of them with paired weapons. All my units have just a musician, unless otherwise stated. My Warriors unit has full command because I'm more than likely going to shove my Wrath Priest in there. But Chosen of Wrath with paired weapons are just gross. Against my brother's Feral Orcs, they got charged and then just wrecked the fucking shit out of them. Then I have a unit of 6 Wrath Knights with lances and a champion with musician. The reason there's a champion in that unit is because the plan is to roll him with the Dragon Lord, and whatever unit the Dragon Lord goes into, the Knights will go into as well, in hopes of taking away the need for him to challenge and him just wrecking whatever unit they get into. That's the plan, at least. Then I have a unit of Crusher Knights with lances and musician, and I know normally I run Crushers with demon weapons, but again, I played against my younger brother, and a unit of them with lances barreled into a Gargantula and just mulched it in one turn. I'm bringing a unit of 5 Lust or Hell Riders because I love that unit and I painted a big group of them and I want to actually use them. And then last but not least, I have a EDC, who is there kind of as a, hey, look at me, shoot me instead of that fucking dragon. And he's also got paired weapons, so he's nothing to sneeze at as well. Although, the way I roll, he's probably going to die, or run into a unit, not do any damage, and then flee and get run down like he always does. But yeah, that's my list, 4,500 points exactly. 3 units of chaff, make 4 scoring units, no BSB, good magic defense with my Wrath Priest and this Crown of Scorn. And from all the things I've heard on the forums with everybody running a Wasteland Dragon Lord, the list either does really well or does shitty. and it's usually the Dragon Lord that turns the fucking game around. So I'm hoping that that is the case for me. I'm actually playing in the tournament. I talked with, I think it's Mark from the Green Dragon Gaming Club, and his YouTube channel. I'm sure you probably know that one that I'm talking about. But he and I are doing a grudge match for the first game in that tournament, in Battle Cry tournament that we're doing, and he's playing his dwarves, and I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna handle him because he's got 2 fucking volley guns, and I hate volley guns, and it's gonna be something that's gonna hurt really badly since I have such an MSU style and I only have 2 blocks really. So we'll see how the volley gun works. I'm gonna have to essentially get into combat as quickly as possible so that my numbers aren't completely dwindled down. Other than that, yeah, I'm doing that painting league on the forums as well and trying to motivate myself to paint. Right now, I'm working on my 2 new EDCs to make them actually look properly gigantic. Because, in my opinion, the tiny, like I think my last video I did an update, and the tiny little Shoggoths are just not what I think an EDC should look like. He should look like a goddamn mountain. But anyways, I've been babbling for the last 10 minutes. I am going to go ahead and finish the video up, post it up, and hopefully, like I said, I'll get a game in hopefully tonight or tomorrow on UB, and then I have a game with my buddy on Wednesday, and I think I have at least one game that I have recorded that I have not put up that was with 1.2, and I'll try and put that up as well. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subs, all that good stuff. Appreciate it, and see you on the next one.